So right now we have this 2011 Dodge Ram will not start. Right now we starting our test. I'm doing a loaded circuit test. The vehicle will crank but will not start. The thing is the fuel pump. As you can see, I got about a not that much drop. Let me see if I bypass it. See no change. So our issue is not the ground. What I'm going to do is disconnect from here and go after my power and check my power. So right now I'm going after my power. As you can see, I get lit. I need to keep on doing this until it fails. I think we have a issue with a power feed, because that's about 2 volts of a drop. You can see the test light is not able to hold it. So our power feed is missing. As you can see, we have a bad power feed. We're going to start checking and see if we have a faulty power feed coming from the fuse box or where. Because you can see, let me show you. Our ground is perfectly fine. Come from G314, and our power feed come from this wire, terminal 4 on the fuel pump is number 1 on the diagram, and then that goes to our C322 terminal 26, and then it goes to C50 on our C5, sorry, our terminal 10, fuse 25, 20 amp. What we're going to do, we're going to, I want to go here and see if I have the same fault. So I was able to find the fuse. This one right here. It is a 20 amp that was says. It looks in good condition. I don't see no fault with it. But just because it's in good condition doesn't mean that we don't have a fault with it. Let me connect this. As you can see, I have the bulb right there. I have the same one over here. So, as you can see, it doesn't light up. Neither does that one. I know for a fact I have an issue within the fuel pump relay. So what I'm going to do to test, make sure that my bulb works, I'm going to pull this, go right here. As you can see, it illuminates. I know for a fact my fault is not my bulb. My bulb is fine. So what we're going to do, we're going to recap, and I'm going to show you what do I have. This should be my power feeds that within the circuit board. This should be my ground. So also I have to test and make sure I have a good ground coming here. If both of these check out, I do have a faulty fuel pump relay. So this is the reason why we charge what we charge. How you can see, I already have a huge wiring going through it. I am checking the whole circuit, make sure everything is adequate, everything's perfect. And then like that, I'm not second guessing. I'm not calling a bad tip pump or a bad PCM. So what we're going to do next, that is a control feed coming from our PCM to the tip pump. Tip pump are known for their fuel pump relays. just because it's known doesn't mean that that's your issue. So always do your due diligence. And for clients that think that you could go to AutoZone and get a diagnosis, what they do is nothing compared to what we do. Uh, this takes time. This takes training. It's not something that you will learn right away the next day. It takes years or months of training to understand how this works, and it's always evolving. Cars nowadays are not the same 40 or 30 years ago. So let's go to it. As you can see, this one right here, the one over there, also is able to detect if there's an issue. As you can see, I have my control. You can see none of my lights. But I do have control field over there, as you saw. Let me see if I can get it again. Either way, you should be able to see that bulb right there. Let me see, right there lit up if that relay within the tip-em was engaging. Because you can see it doesn't. We have a faulty tip-em. I don't think we have an issue with the PCM. The PCM is perfectly fine. We don't have to call PCM. We don't go after the relay, talk to the client, let them know what we found, and go from there. So pretty much we have this already laid out. My black is my control feed from the PCM, and my yellow is my power feed that goes to the pump. Right here, sorry for the mess. Right here's our fuse. I'm going to tie these together. No, I'm going to tie these together. They're going to be my sorry. I'm going to tie these together. They're going to be my feed to the pump. They're going to be my control, my power supply. I'm going to use a fuse, inline fuse, and go from there. Let me show you when it's done. I had a little hiccup with this wire. That one was way too big, so I have to get that fixed. Now everything working. I'm going to let it cool off, do a couple cycles, rewrap it, and then it should be ready. Like you see right there, having 114 millivolts. I am pretty much connected to you can see I have about 115 millivolts compared to my 2-volt drop. What I'm going to do is pull back on this or here enough like we get the test light through a loaded circuit. You can see I have about, well, let's say that's about 45, about 39 or 29 voltage drop millivolts. Not that much. I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to tape this up. I'm going to drive the vehicle for a couple of days, make sure everything's perfect, and then give it to the client.